What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Ace's Place 22, where I'm Ace, and this is my place, and this is the tone of a frustrated individual. I am so gonna vent right now before we get into this. This is going to be, unfortunately, a part 2 to a video I was trying to make one long thing of, but this is part 2 of the toy show and yard sale pickups from like last week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first part, and I'm sorry that it cuts off so abruptly every freaking time. I am sick and tired of running out of space on my phone after I go and I delete everything in the world. What the f is going on? My lord, I'm mad. I'm very, very upset right now because that video literally cuts right off right when I'm talking. But here we go with a second round of videos for what I picked up at the toy show. Maybe it's fine because there's multiple things and we'll just get through all of it. But here we go. The next little bit that I picked up is just a bunch of... Oh, actually, you know what? This is one more thing I got from Thad. This would have been in part 1. Is this guy right here. This is an Earthworm Jim Burger King toy of Bob the Goldfish. So, pretty cool. Pretty happy to have snagged that. Sorry if my demeanor sucks. No, I'll get out of it. But from... I forget his name. Hold on. I forget his name. I apologize. He'll watch the video and he'll see where I'm going with this. But I bought these. We'll talk about these Ninja Turtle figures. Boom. Check this out. This is Bugman and Electro Zapper. Oh, we're crooked as all hell, people. Hold up. There we go. We'll leave it right there. How about that? That is Bugman and Electro Zapper. This is a pretty expensive 2-pack for the NECA Ninja Turtle line. It'd probably go for like maybe $50, $60, and you know that might not include the shipping and stuff. But we've got these dudes right here. Of course, they never give you any information on who the actual characters are. That's my biggest problem with the NECA line for Ninja Turtles. Like, why would you not tell us who these two people are? Like, most people are not going to have an idea, but who they are and why they are is they exist in the comic book world for the Ninja Turtles, and they come to life. And there you go. That's all you got to know about that. This is the hero, and this is the villain, if you can believe it. So, of course, I love collecting the cartoon line. I didn't have these two until I recently picked them up. So this is very neat to be able to add them to my collection. I think these guys will stay in the box for a while. I'm not entirely sure. Don't have a lot of space on the shelf at the moment. So for right now, their home will reside inside the box. Now this individual, he had a ton of NECA figures. And there were 3 or 4 of them that I wanted to get that I didn't, because I picked up that 2-pack, and I also snagged this. This is awesome. If you're a Ninja Turtle fan and you read some of the Archie comics and the Mutanimals, this is fantastic. To have Ray Fillet, or Man Ray, whatever version of the name you want to call him, I personally don't give a damn. But this guy looks fantastic. He's got his little sidekick here. He's got a sea turtle there, harpoon gun, and an extra head. $30 for this dude. He's a little bit more expensive on the second market, so I'm glad to have paid what I paid here. Again, same with the 2-pack, and he just looks phenomenal. He's an older one, so it's cool to have stumbled upon him, and I would love to find Jaguar and Dreadman. I've never seen them, and I would love to pick them up to keep going with the Mutanimal line. I know this year NECA announced, and they showed images of... the Leatherhead from this series, so that'll really round it out right frickin' there. So hell to the yeah, baby, and that's it from that particular individual. And where are we gonna go from there? Where do we go? What are we talking about? I think we're gonna end it with that guy there. So there is an individual that I've promoted him here on the channel or talked about him before once or twice. And this, folks, he has had these in his little table in his booth for quite some time. They are South Park figures. What? I have no idea who made them. I don't know any of the backstory of these South Park toys of any nature. Who made them? Comedy Partners. Mezco made them. How about that? There you go. I don't have any Mezco toys except for this Mr. Garrison. And Mr. Garrison has all of his accessories. Now, why did I buy a South Park toy? Well, because I really love South Park. It's one of my favorite cartoons. And I want to add some of these crazy characters to my cartoon world that I'm building here at Ace's Places. So with Family Guy, Simpsons, Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, South Park, you name it, we're going to rock it. But this Mr. Garrison is pretty damn cool. He doesn't have any articulation. He can't bend. He can move, waist swivel. He doesn't have any feet. He's exactly as he's drawn. So, I mean, whatever you're expecting, there it is. He can turn his head a little bit. He can move his arm up and down. Whatever. Not super, again, articulated. But he does come with his little pig. Now, if you've seen the episode where he fornicates with a pig, that's why he has a little baby pig. And here's an apple. Because, of course, he's a teacher. He's got to have an apple. And then his only other accessories are an extra arm that you can switch out. And then on this arm, you can switch out the hands. And you can have his second sidekick, Mr. Twig. Or if you pop that hand off, you can switch this hand into that spot. And you can have his very first sidekick, Mr. Hat. Mr. Hat and Mr. Twig don't like each other very much. God damn it, Mr. Hat. I'm trying to teach these damn kids about school economics, and you're over there wanting me to fist you like you're some sort of Masters of the Universe figure, man, wanting to be fisted like you're a fisto. That's just, goddamn kids. That's my Mr. Garrison impersonation. I really wasn't even trying, but you get the gist of it. I would like to get a few more of these South Park figures from him if I can get a pretty good deal off of him. Because why not? They're pretty neat and they're fun to just kind of throw in the background and just have standing around, you know, in different situations like most of my other toys. So there's that. Get them out of here. And now let's talk about my friend Doug. So my friend Doug had another Ghostbusters character. He had the Louis Tully character, and then I don't know the name of this guy, but he is the bad guy from the Toxic Crusaders, Toxic Avenger, whatever, you know, property I guess it is. But I ended up buying these two figures off of him, which was a pretty good deal. I think it was like $10 for him, which is cool because he's got his cape and his little belt. So if I ever find like loose accessories for him, there we go. Which I do have a Toxic Avenger accessory. It goes to the chainsaw guy, so I could give it to him and just say it's fun. But then to have a little Louis Tully to add to the real Ghostbusters collection that I have is always exceptional. Now, that is not all that I got from Doug. He gave me this stuff for free. Now, it is broken. I'm going to glue the front piece on there, and it's not going to matter to me. I don't know the name of this vehicle from Masters of the Universe, but look at this thing. It looks like we're crooked as hell. But there it is. Look at this bad boy. I am digging this. This is a cool vehicle. I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. And this piece is broken off. It's supposed to, you know, latch onto here and then open up like that so you can get the guy in and out. But I'm just going to glue it face down like that. For all intents and purposes, it serves its purpose. And then this little trigger, it was stuck, but I was able to fix it. And now it has its smashing ability. So boom, boom, boom. That's pretty freaking awesome. I absolutely love this thing. Thank you, Doug. Again, he gave it to me for free just because he was trying to get rid of things. And I can repurpose this for my own. And then we got another vehicle, or weapon at least, that I'm not 100% sure about. We got like the bases right there. I'm going to try to glue this again to make it fit, you know, evenly and flush. And then here is the top half. It doesn't sit in there perfectly, but it does what it does. And it'll be cool when I do a better He-Man shelf. It'll look cool. Like I said, I'll glue it on there. However it's supposed to go, I'm honestly not even sure. But I just thought it was wicked sweet, and he said it was for free. So I said, hey, I'll take it. I like it. I'm having fun with these kind of things. So there is that. And then the last thing that I actually got and I bought, and I truly bought this. This was $5. What are we even looking at, Ace? Holy cow, dude. What is this thing? Alright. We'll get a bigger... There we go. We'll get a better look. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the original 1983 He-Man Masters of the Universe. Oh, we're stuck on something. Masters of the Universe Snake Mountain playset. Now, it is not 100% complete. It's probably not even 10% complete. But what it is awesome. This is exactly something I'd want for $5. And we'll take a look on the inside of it, because it does look pretty nice. There we go. We've got the original microphone in there with the battery port. Not a whole lot going on. I don't know necessarily what it's all supposed to look like, but you got really nice stickers. You got the little bridge. It is broken here and there, but hey, we'll figure it out. You got the little tunnel that can lead in and out of Snake Mountain. The little, like, not throne room, but I guess if you want to call it that. And then the fall away hatch, it still works. It's not broken, so how cool is that? But I do not have any original figures to go with it. I'm going to be buying some at some point. That's, you know, the point of a lot of this stuff. But this right here, right now, I've wanted Snake Mountain for a long time. When they came out with the 200X line back in the early 2000s, I never had a Snake Mountain at all, but I did have Castle Grayskull. So, hey, this is one step in the right direction. Very awesome. I'm super, super stoked with this thing. Can't wait to set it up. I'm going to redo some shelves so I can have some space for it. But all of this stuff over here, all this plastic crack, and then some, is absolutely epic. So there you go, folks. Sorry that these videos keep getting cut in half the way they do. I suck at this stuff, but together we're in it, and that's just the way it's going to be, man. Like a fly stuck in peanut butter. Here we are. I hope all of you have enjoyed both of these videos. I enjoy doing them to a degree when they're frustrating. Not really, but when you just think about all I'm doing is talking about toys and enjoying myself, what the heck is there to get mad about? Not a whole lot in life. So on that note, I hope everybody's having a great week. I hope you continue to have a great week. And I hope to see you all at the Ace in the Hole Variety Show this Friday on my channel at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for just some fun shenanigans. So until then, my friends, peace, love, and pizza grease. Until next time, He-Man.